Hi everybody, welcome to this edition of the Broadcast, where we give you bite-sized bits of best practices to help you be a better leader and a more effective communicator. I'm your host, Gerard Braud, and today on the Broadcast we are raising a glass to toast and salute our first ever COVID-19 Crisis Communicator Award. And the award goes to, drum roll, yes, the fine folks at Lysol for their super fast response after the president, in a White House briefing on COVID-19, asked his doctors whether or not products that are disinfectants could be either orally consumed or injected intravenously. Lysol issued a quick statement, which you will see on the blog. So we're going to talk about their statement briefly, then I'm going to give you 3 tips of what you need to do based on their case study. So the first thing that they did was, it was fast. Hats off to them to that. Second thing they did was thread the needle of politics. Because we live in a very politically divided America right now, where half the people love the president and half the people hate the president, if you mention the president by name, you run the risk of wrath coming down upon you from your critics, especially those on social media. So what Lysol did in their statement was, you'll read it and it doesn't mention the fact that the rumor was started by the president, or the speculation was started by the president, or from the White House. It simply says, because of rumors and speculation, including those on social media, we are advising people not to consume this product. So hats off for them for threading that needle. 3 things that you now need to do. Number 1, you need to adjust your vulnerability assessment. We often talk about the 5 steps to effective crisis communication. Step 1 is vulnerability assessments, and they have to be done on a routine basis and a regular basis. So rumors and speculation about your product, your executives, or your organization as it relates to COVID-19 now goes on that list, my friends, which then triggers the next step, which is to have a pre-written news release in your news release library that addresses rumors and speculation. Wordsmith the bones of it, create some multiple choice, some fill in the blank. Most importantly, run the bones of what you've written, run it past legal and your executives, so that if you have to use it, there's no fighting over the base words. Fighting over words in a news release slows down the communications, and that's problematic, and that's why I always encourage you to have a library of pre-written news releases. And then your third action item today is, you now need to assign a team member to watch the daily White House briefing, because you never really know what's going to get said in that briefing and how that is going to affect your company, your executive team, your products. Because if something negative comes out, it's also going to affect your revenue, your reputation, and your brand. And that's what we want to protect through effective crisis communications. I hope you're well, and I hope you're being safe. For the Broadcast, I'm Gerard Braud.